Hello friends, and welcome to your mole money forecast. Everyone's been asking about these pentacles. How can we bring in these pentacles? How can we bring in more money? So I've got to pick a card for you on how you can generate some more income. We are just all coming out of a scary time, a pandemic. So let's get refocus on those pentacles. So I've got 4 piles here for you to choose from. Okay, so take a deep breath in for me. And out. Now, which of these 4 piles is drawing you in? Is it pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, or pile number 4? Once you've made your selection, you can go to the description box of this post and find the timestamps for your reading. Thanks, guys. Hello, my pile number 1s. Welcome to your mole money reading. Let's have a look at your current situation, where you're at, where you're going, what's coming in for you, how can we navigate, how can we bring in more money, where's these pentacles at, all right? The first card I got for you is Courthouse, okay? This Courthouse card indicates to me some sort of decision needs to be made, some sort of judgment. Now, the thing about when we go to the courthouse, right, we're not making these decisions ourselves. So this is, when it comes to making money, this is a difficult energy because this is about decisions being out of our hands, okay? Maybe you're waiting on a contract coming through, could be a new lease, could be a new business contract, or some sort of decision that seems to be out of your hands. So this is the energy that I'm getting from it. So you might be doing all the right things, but something's holding you back here. You're not in your power in this situation because the courthouse energy, we don't make these decisions. The judge makes these decisions, all right? They decide our fate, our future. So this is really scary energy in regards to making money because it really does feel like everything's sort of out of your hands at this point. Let's see where else we're going with this. Okay. All right, so you've got expectation, all right? Okay, so she's waiting, expecting something, all right? So hang on, how did these come out? They came out this way, right? So as you can see, she's waiting on this decision. She's just sitting around waiting for a positive outcome, hoping, praying, wishing that everything works out in her favor, but she's not really sure because she's not making this decision for herself. So she has no option but to just wait it out and hope that things fall her way, all right? So it might have been that she's expecting a house to come through, a legal contract, she's waiting for a divorce, you know, something like that. And she's just waiting to be served, you know, to receive this information on what's coming in, all right? So it's a very, pile number 1s I'm feeling for you at the moment because it feels like you're very much not in your power. You're outside of your power, okay? Great fortune, all right? Well, this is a money reading, so I'm not surprised that this decision does influence your money. So whatever this decision is that's out of your hands, it's really going to affect you, right? Great fortune means that it's a significant amount of money that is being held back from you at this time, or this decision, it could cost you quite a bit of money. So there's quite a bit on the line here. Okay, you've got the coffin. Right, so this is interesting. So this is an ending, all right? So it could be that you were expecting some sort of positive outcome and it didn't come through. It didn't go in your favor. You lost out in this situation. The coffin's not a great energy. It's an ending. It's, you know, a death. It does symbolize death. So it's something that we don't see coming. We don't see this ending coming, or it's out of our hands. All right. So it might be that it didn't really work out for you, my pile number 1s, in the way that you had hoped. You didn't get the response that you were hoping for, the outcome that you were praying for in this situation. Or it could be that this is all coming to an end very soon. So if you are waiting to still hear back from something, it could be that it's about to come in really, really quickly and you're about to get your results. But I've got some clarifiers here. So clarifying the courthouse, we have an Ace of Swords, right? So this is about aces are about communication, you know, information, things like that are coming through, all right? So yeah, you're waiting to hear something. You're waiting to hear, and an ace is a new beginning, right? So it's almost like you need this information to have your new beginning. You need to wait for this information before you can move forward, before you can start over, before you can start putting things back in motion. So this is a really frustrating energy to come out in this way, all right? So you've got the King of Pentacles. All right, he's coming out reversed, right? So King of Pentacles, he's the King of the Pentacles. So you know, he's the king of making money. He's the king of knowing how to do things. He is the boss of the Pentacles, all right? So this could indicate to me that you're waiting on this decision, and the person on the other end, you know, is somebody who is quite wealthy, somebody who is, you know, it could be the boss of a company or something like that, somebody that's really got their stuff together, or it could be that you are the one that's usually got your stuff together. You take charge in a situation. You have no problem making that money, handling your pentacles. But then this coming out reversed, it's like you've been thrown off your King of Pentacles throne here. You know, you're just sitting around like, oh, I've just been knocked off my throne because now I have to wait for this information, for this thing to come through before I can move forward. I can't do anything else right now. All I can do is sit around and wait, all right? Okay, so clarifying great fortune, you got the Seven of Swords reversed, okay? So this is not great energy either. So this indicates to me that there has been some sort of loss in the situation, or things didn't come out in your favor, and there was some sort of shadiness that went on. All right, so maybe it feels like this opportunity that you're waiting for was like taken out from under you, or if this was a court situation, maybe someone was playing hardball and didn't, you know, put any emotion or empathy in the situation, and it feels like they were playing dirty, all right? They weren't fighting fair, or there was an unfairness to what's happened, and you've missed out on your fortune, on your pentacles. You've lost out in this situation. You had this idea of what could possibly have been, and it didn't work out for you, pile number ones, all right? So clarifying the coffin, you've got the Two of Wands, all right? So you've got an ace here and you've got a two, all right? So whatever this ending is, so something's come to an end, it hasn't worked out in your favor, or perhaps it's not going to if it hasn't already came about. But so you're having to start fresh. You're having to start over. Perhaps you're having to leave your job completely and move on to something else. Perhaps there's been some other sort of decision that hasn't gone your way. Perhaps you've lost out on a house, all right? So the Two of Wands is all about decisions, making choices. It's that very beginning of the journey, all right? He's about to embark on this path, right? And he's got a wand either side, so he could go either way. So it's really going back to basics, strategizing what's next, all right? Where do we go from here? This didn't work out, but I'm going to put my big girl or big boy pants back on and start down this journey, start down this path, start working towards what it is that I want. And I'm not going to rely on other people to make decisions for me. I'm bossing up. I'm making these decisions for myself. Now let's have a look at what, okay, so I've got some astrological cards here. So you got Virgo, right? So in this Virgo card, this Virgo, she is plowing a field. She's getting her hands dirty, all right? And I feel like this is the energy that's coming up for you, pile number ones. You're going to get back to work. And, you know, really, so say that you were at a certain level in your company. This is about going back to basics, you know, really rolling up your sleeves, getting your hands dirty, all right? So it might be that, say you had people working underneath you, and then you've lost your job and you might have to start back from the bottom, all right? But it feels like a positive energy in that it might not feel like that right now, pile number one, but it feels like it's like learning something new. There's something different this time around that's you're incorporating something different. You're doing things a different way, and this way is going to be more stable. Perhaps you're going to have some more stability that you didn't have before. So Virgo energy is very hardworking energy, all right? Let me see what this says about Virgo, because these is a new deck. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. Yeah, so this is going to work every day, putting the effort in, all right? This is Virgo energy. So rolling up your sleeves, getting your hands dirty, like I said, all right? Get ready for it, because you're going to be building something. Let's see what else you've got. You've got Sagittarius, all right? Sagittarius is about doing things differently. It's about expanding, all right? Changing things up a little bit. It's a very adventurous energy. It's about getting out there and shaking things up, okay? This energy and Aries energy is amazing when it comes to starting over, right? Because it's doing things very differently. So as you can see, let me have a look at this image, because like I said, new deck. Yeah, so, and it's a very quick, fast-paced energy, right? So there's an arrow on this indicating that you've got a new direction inside. So you've gone from this Two of Wands, right, to which way do I go? You're going to make your decision, and then you're starting over. You're starting from the ground up, building something more lucrative, building something for yourself, all right? So it could be jobs come to an end, and now you're moving into something that you love, something that you're passionate about, all right? This is about fiery energy, all right? And also travel as well. So Sagittarius is about perhaps you're relocating, perhaps you're moving on to a different area. So if this contract was about a house or a lease or something like that, perhaps, you know, this Sagittarius energy would indicate that you're moving further away, a fresh start, somewhere new, all right? Or the Sagittarius energy can be about, so say you have a business and you're going out online, you're branching out, there's travel, you know, like you're reaching further places across, you know, social media or whatever. Like say, for example, you have a YouTube channel or something like that, and you're reaching people all over the world with what it is that you have to offer, or you're going, you know, and social media really allows us to do that, okay? So I'm just going to read the Sagittarius energy as well, because I feel like that's great on this card. So it says, this energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. Yeah, that's right, actually, because Sagittarius does indicate luck. Luck is on your side. So, you know, you think, oh, I don't want to start over. I can't start everything from the ground up and start my hustle all over again. But it's really going to work in your favor because you're building resilience through this. And then when you get all those pentacles, when they start coming in and they start flowing towards you, you're not going to let them go because you've got a fire in your belly. You've got a new determination on keeping things, holding on to those pentacles, keeping things flowing, all right? You have Libra. Okay, this is interesting. So Libra could indicate, let me have a look. So Libra is about balance, and it's about, you've also got that on a Two of Wands, all right? So this might indicate some sort of partnership because we've got twos here, okay? So it could be that you're going into some sort of partnership, or you're partnering up with somebody here that can help you sort of balance things out. So perhaps you're the hot-headed one, you know, you've got Sagittarius energy here. So you're throwing yourself in, and then perhaps you've got somebody else that helps you balance the finances, helps you do the book work, or somebody else that brings something else to the table, and the two of you balance out each other's energies here, all right? There's a fairness, okay? So this would indicate to me that while things didn't work out in your favor in this court decision, okay, the scales are now rebalancing, all right? This is all about bringing balance back in. So your pentacles are going to be coming back in. There's going to be some more balance, but it feels like something needs to change here. You need to, with that Two of Wands, make a new decision on a new path that you want to go down and put the work in. And then the universe will respond. And I'm also getting a message with this card that you are somebody who gives and gives and gives. You have a lot of great qualities, pile number one. And so these great qualities are going to be rewarded. Perhaps you give a lot of your time freely in what you do. Perhaps you do a lot for charity. Perhaps you're just a really kind-hearted person. I'm getting that message come through strongly as well. And the universe is saying they recognize this in you, pile number one, okay? This is just what I was saying. So I've got my chocolate cards now, and this one says white chocolate, a pure heart. I don't know if that's focusing, but it's pure heart, all right? This is what I mean. You're a good person. They're telling me to turn this over. Okay, on the back it says, purity, innocence, and vulnerability surround you. This is a time of truth and fairness. Although it may bring up feelings of indecision and heightened sensitivity, go back to your younger self and become childlike in your thinking again. All right, don't take life too seriously, all right? Just relax, have fun with it. The Sagittarius energy here is all about adventure. It's about starting over and being excited about it, being excited about what you do. I'm also getting a message about perhaps whatever you're going into now is something that you did as a child. Perhaps it's singing or dancing or acting or something that you pretended. I'm getting a message about pretending to be. Like, you know, when you're a child and you play pretend and you dress up as something in particular, perhaps it was something that you always dressed up as or decided that you wanted to be when you grew up, or that sort of energy. And perhaps you're revisiting that now. Perhaps it's time to go deeper into what it is that you were born to be. And you knew this when you were a child. You knew that you were always drawn to this particular thing. And now you're revisiting it. Perhaps it's, you know, I'm getting a lot of creative energy here. So I feel like it could be some sort of creative endeavor as well. But I'm getting a lot of playing pretend. playing pretend. I don't know who this message is for, but I feel like perhaps it could be some sort of acting role or something like that for some people who are watching. Or it feels like dress-ups, playing pretend. I don't know what the metaphor is here, but that's how Spirit is giving it to me, all right? Travel, yes. And we got this, I said this with the Sagittarius card, all right? Travel, so yes, expanding. Perhaps you're going to go on the road. This is something that you can do from anywhere in the world, all right? I have a friend who made me this beautiful necklace, okay? She does wire wrapping, which I've always wanted to try, and perhaps I will after listening to this reading, all right? And she wraps crystals and things like that. And she's just hit the road and she's traveling all over, just doing what she loves, just embracing life and just having new adventures. This is the kind of energy that's coming through here, all right? So traveling around, doing what you love. Or this could be expanding to new locations, all right? Like I said before, with that online communication and branching out online, okay? So mystery, you've got a mystery box here, mystery box of chocolates, all right? So this is something that we don't know. Okay, all right, thank you, Spirit. All right, so Spirit is giving this to me as you don't need to know the outcomes of everything. You don't need to know the outcome of every situation. Have an air of mystery about it. So just surrender to the universe and just follow the little nuggets. So I feel like there's no energy here about, yeah, there is about making a decision. There's a decision that needs to be made, but there's not really any energy here about any particular plan. There's not a real structure to anything. So I feel that Spirit is telling you to go with the flow. They're going to send you signs of where to go to next. They're telling me if it feels good, if it brings up that childhood energy of, wow, that sounds like that would be really fun. You know, this sounds like it would be a great adventure. Let's try it and see where it goes. This is the sort of energy that Spirit's telling me that they want you to follow. They want you to follow this excitement, this childlike innocence that comes up when you do certain things. They want you to drop the seriousness of the situation, all right? And they're telling me this previous situation that didn't work out, it didn't work out because you were too serious about it. You were too in your head about it. You were too adult about it. That's the way it's coming through to me. Like you were too much of a grown-up, too much in your head. They want you to bring back this playful energy. Intuition, all right? Yeah, so this is it. They're going to send you on a crazy path that you might not have expected, but trust. This is about intuition, trusting what comes. You know, when you're on a spiritual journey and you are like really in tune with the universe, and they might send you things and you're like, wait, is that a sign? Is that a thing? I feel like that's a thing. Shall I follow this? Yes, it is a sign. It's the universe saying that they're coming in to guide you. They want more adventure for you. They're telling me you got boring, pile number ones. You guys got boring. So rebirth, start over, all right? I'm also drawn, obviously we've just recently had Easter. So they're drawing me to these Easter eggs. And this is reminding me, right, of, you know, my children waking up on Easter morning and there's like a trail of Easter eggs that the Easter Bunny left, all right? The Easter Bunny came to my home and left a trail of Easter eggs. And this is how this is coming through to you, all right? Just little trail of next step, next step, next step. And my children are like, oh, what's over here? And let's follow it and see where it goes. This is the kind of energy that they want you to embody, pile number ones, to find your pentacles. Personal growth, okay? Personal growth. So I'm also getting something about, I'm seeing, what is the book? Please give me the book. Thank you. Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. It's a book about manifestation and bringing in pentacles and making money and things like that. All right. So if you have been drawn to reading this sort of material, I feel like, okay, so Spirit's telling me they want you to stop, listen, hang on, give it to me clear, please. They want you to follow law of attraction, all right? So go down the path of like The Secret and reading material. And there is actually, I think there was a Secret documentary on Netflix, or you can find The Secret, the documentary. And read that, and it's about manifesting things, giving it to the universe, sending out what it is that you want, what it is that you want to manifest, and then letting it go. And you can do this in a ritual. You can like light a candle and just bring in all that energy, get a clear vision in your head of what it is that you want to manifest, blow out that flame and just release it, let it go. Don't stress about it, don't worry about how it's coming in, and just allow the universe to work for you. Then you keep your hustle on. You got the Virgo energy. You keep doing that hustle, that daily grind. You put your pedal to the metal and keep going, keep going, keep going, so that you can create these opportunities for yourself. And I'm also, but they're bringing up travel again. So if you do get the opportunity to travel, jump on it. Take that opportunity, pile number ones. Queen of Wands, all right. So the Queen of Wands is coming out reversed. The Queen of Wands she's in her power. She's that boss bitch energy, all right? So she is all about taking charge in the situation. She is like an entrepreneur. She doesn't listen to anybody else's opinions. She does what lights her up. She follows her passion and she makes things happen. This is I always think very Aries energy when I see this card, all right? So she's coming out reverse. So something's knocked that confidence. Something is holding you back. I feel like you're doubting yourself at this point, and that's not your usual energy, pile number one. Your usual energy is, yes, I'm going. What's next? I'm ready to take on the challenge. Perhaps you are usually in this Sagittarius, excitable energy, all right? But this thing that didn't work out has knocked your energy, and you're like, oh, well, maybe this is never going to come to me. Maybe it's not going to work out for me. This sort of thing. So let's see what else we've got here. Yeah, so you've got the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands, you need something stable. It's like you want to build something stable for yourself, whether it be a brand new home, moving into a brand new home, or a really stable job for yourself, creating a business, creating a foundation, something that you can leave a legacy to your children, something to celebrate, something, an absolute win. But there's doubt there now. So you need to release this doubt, and that's your next step in this situation. You need to release whatever it is that you're feeling, release it to the universe, ask them to take it from you and bring you what it is that you desire. Make that wish, do that candle magic. Okay, so you've got the Ten of Swords here. The Ten of Swords, yeah. So you're feeling a lack of stability because of what's been taken from you. So it could have been that a home or a job was just taken out from underneath you. That could have been that initial situation, right? It's causing anxiety. It's keeping you up at night. We don't have this stable income, but yet all the bills are still coming in. So what do we do in this situation? What do we do? All right, so you need to move from this stress situation, getting all up in your head, worrying about what has happened, and start to focus on the future. Get back to the grind. Starting fresh, starting over, new ideas, right? Following the path that if you're doing what you love, it makes it easier. All right, I'm just going to draw another card for you, pile number ones, because I'm feeling like make a wish, all right? Make a wish. So you got the star clarifying that. Wish upon a star. Make a wish. Release it to the universe. Bring in that energy, that Aquarian energy, all right? This is about making a wish and just releasing it to the universe and waiting for it to come in. It's also about healing, having faith that this is going to work out, that things are going to come in. Don't be so serious. Don't get up in your head about it. So you've got this clarifying, the Queen of Swords clarifying that. The Queen of Swords is always in her head. She always makes logical decisions. This is not the energy. We're cutting out, we're using this sword to cut out this energy, right? We want to be in an energy of trust. Trust the universe. The universe wants to bring you these things in, pile number one. I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment if this resonated with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, pile number ones. Hi, pile number two, and welcome to your Mole Money reading. So let's have a look at your cards. What's your current situation in money? How can we improve it? How can we make things better? Let's have a look. So the first card I've got for you is the Mature Man. All right, so this guy has his stuff together when he comes out in a reading. He is, as you can see, he's, well, the mature man, he's a little bit older. He generally has his finances pretty well sorted. So this could be your energy or it could be someone else. We'll have to have a look at the other cards to see how this plays out. There's a lot of books behind him, all right? So I feel like this man is well accomplished. He's got a lot of structure here in his life. He's he's wise, he's smart, he knows what he's doing, right? So let's see, this could be like a boss, somebody who's at the top of their game, could be like a parent or something like that, perhaps you're getting help from, could be, you know, a partner that just, you know, has their stuff together or seems like they're a level up from you if this is not your energy, all right? So let's have a look. Okay, so you've got the community card here. So this is about help from the community. So as you can see, we've got some people here that are maybe attending a church or something like that, and they're all coming together, working together. So this would indicate to me perhaps this mature man, if this is not you, is working. So either you're helping someone else out with charity, or somebody's coming to help you with your finances, or perhaps you rely on somebody else for help when it comes to your finances and someone else is bringing in money. You have the Lovers card here. Okay, so it could be that you're in a relationship with this person, could be a love relationship, could be a partnership of some kind, like a business partnership, because we are talking about pentacles and money here. So it could be that you're going into a partnership with somebody else and relying on somebody else to help you build what it is that we're trying to build. I do have clarifiers here, so we'll go through these. Okay, well, you've got the Journey card here, so this indicates moving on and movement forward, all right? Moving into something different. Perhaps, all right, let's see where we're going. Let me get some clarifiers. Clarifying the mature man, we have, okay, the Four of Coins. So this is about whoever this, if this mature man is you, this is somebody who is saving money, like holding on tightly to their pentacles, not letting things flow freely, being a bit of a tight ass, if you know what I mean. So, you know, worried about spending, this sort of thing. So it could even be, I'm getting a message for some of you, it could be that you're going through some sort of financial advisor, and this man could indicate somebody that's coming in to help you with your finances, to give you some advice on investments and things like that, where you should be putting your money next. And for some of you, I feel like somebody is being a tight ass with you, holding back money, withdrawing, you know, perhaps they've helped you out in the past and now they're not willing to help you anymore. If this is a love relationship, perhaps they're not sharing things equally. There's not equal give and take in this situation. Clarifying community, we have the Seven, okay, all right. So you have the Seven of Pentacles here, reversed. Okay, so this is about putting hard work into the situation, waiting for things to come back to you. So perhaps, you know, this relationship has been equal give and take for some time, and now it feels like you're not getting out what you've put in. Perhaps it's time to walk away from a certain partnership in business. Perhaps it's time to walk away from a lover, right? Because we do have the Lovers card here. Whatever this partnership is, perhaps it's time to you know, this is like taking stock, because it's coming out reversed here. So this is like, am I getting out what I'm putting in? Should I continue investing in this? Or am I just wasting money here? Am I just, you know, wasting all my resources, all my finances in this situation? Okay. Perhaps you've given out a lot with the community. You know, you're helping everyone else out and you're not getting the return that you had hoped for. Okay, so you've got anxiety here. So this is the Nine of Swords. This is about, you know, our fears, anxiety, depression, things coming over us, that you're constantly stressing about this partnership, constantly stressing about this person, or, you know, it's perhaps your relationship is stressing you out and it's starting to affect your finances. Perhaps, you know, your partner's hiding money, could be, yeah, business or your love partner here, okay? So clarifying journey. You've got the Ten of Swords, all right? This is a definite ending here. So something is not right here in this situation. So moving on, you need to end something here, whether you're ending a business partnership and you're going out on your own, or you're ending a relationship that is draining you, not just financially, but also draining you mentally, because this is what keeps you up at night. You're worrying, you're stressing, depression, anxiety. It's causing you a lot of stress in this situation. So pole number 2, this is about letting things go, you know, knowing when to give up, knowing when enough is enough. you know, you've been fighting and fighting, because I can see you've got this Seven of Pentacles here. You're putting in all this effort and you've tried to grow this. So there's been a lot of time and effort that's gone into this relationship, partnership, or business. And it's time to let things go. Time to move on. Moving on to something different. Knowing when the end is near and when it's coming. Let's see what other... So you've got... Yeah. So you've got Libra energy coming out here. So this is about balance, rebalancing the scales. So there's something here that needs to be rebalanced. This is not equal give and take in this situation. One of you is making out better than the other, or there's a little bit of tit for tat going on here, I feel, and things are not fair and just. So there needs to be a rebalance in this situation, cutting your losses. The first house, all right, so the first house is about what we show to the world, how the world perceives us. So this would indicate to me, with this Libra energy, you know, Libra, they don't want to rock the boat. They want to, you know, always be fair and just in the situation. They don't want to leave anybody high and dry. So perhaps something's holding you back from leaving this situation, and you're pretending like everything's fine. So this is what you're showing to the world. You're showing to the world, like, oh, you know, it's going to be okay and everything's fine, and you're posting things on social media saying that, you know, everything's great, business is fine, business is booming, or your relationship's great. Whatever this is, it's affecting your financial situation. You're pretending. There's you know, an energy of just plain pretending like everything's fine. What else do we have here? The moon. The moon is about fears, worries, anxiety, fear of letting go, fearing of what would happen if you were to walk away from this partnership, business, or relationship, and worrying about what's to come. So you've got the Star card here. So this is about hope. This is about healing things that didn't work out for you. So there is hope in this situation. So once you're able to rebalance the scales in this situation, don't worry that pile number 2 is going to work out. But, you know, there will be a period of time where you just have to, like, lay down and heal, lick your wounds a little bit in regards to this situation. Perhaps you will have to take a little bit of a financial loss here, or perhaps you already have. Okay, so you've got the Knight of Swords coming in. This is an action card. This is doing something about it, and this is clarifying the first house, which worries me a little bit, actually, because the first house card here is like I said, everything's fine, portraying to the world that things aren't really what they truly are. And then the Knight of Swords is a very aggressive energy, all right? So this is like pretending like you're fine and everything's building up, all this anxiety, all this worry here with the Nine of Swords, all this stress and anxiety, and then getting to the point where you just completely lose your shit. So the Knight of Swords he's going to war, right? He's the guy that you want on your team when you're charging into war with somebody. So I feel like, although you might be pretending and all this fear and anxiety is building, you're going to just go, no, that's it, I've had enough. This is that lose your shit energy of, I've had enough here in this situation and I need a change. Okay, clarifying the moon here, you've got the Page of Swords, all right? So it might be that you're usually in a dominant energy and you're usually able to make decisions for yourself, but whoever this person is, they make you feel like a child. They make you feel like you don't have it together. They're coming out as the mature man in the situation and you're coming out as the Page of Swords. It's making you feel like a childhood energy, like you can't do anything right, like you can't make your own decisions. Like this is like very dictator energy, you know? This person comes through with like wisdom, you know, so rather than coming through as like an aggressive energy, they make you feel like an idiot. They make you feel like they're more intelligent than you, or you can't compete with them intellectually, is the message that I'm getting. So if this is your boss, they might just make you feel like you can't do anything right, like this sort of energy. And because I'm getting like a real innocent childhood vibe from this card. Also, this is about poor communication. So perhaps they don't tell you anything. They keep things from you with the moon here, because the moon can also indicate secrets. So perhaps there's some sort of secrets or lies, telling porkies, mistruths, immature communication going on here. You know, some secret knowledge that you're not being informed of everything that's going on here in this situation, pile number 2. So you can't make clear decisions based on the knowledge that you currently have, because they're not telling you everything. They're treating you like you couldn't handle the truth, or you couldn't. It's a weird energy. Yeah, child at heart. So yeah, they make you feel like a child. They make you feel like a child in this situation. Or perhaps this is a parent. This is actually a parent. You are a child in this situation. That could be a thing too for some of you. Rebirth, right? Starting over, starting fresh, releasing this burden, releasing this person, this partnership, this business, this boss, whatever this is that's holding you back. I feel like there's a new beginning coming for you here. Yeah, free spirit, releasing yourself. All right, starting over, starting fresh, starting new, shaking things up a bit, a whole new beginning, a whole new opportunity for you. But first you have to release this. You need to release this cycle that you're trapped in, whatever it is that's holding you back here. This thing, you know, sometimes we just need to go, you know what, this isn't working out for us. It's time to start over. And I was just going to say, that's a scary thought. And I've got the worry card. Yeah, so you're worried here in this situation. Are you going to be able to cope without this partner, without this, you know, boss, without this parent, without the help from this person? Are you able to do it on your own? Celebration, yes, that's a yes card, right? I'm going to read the back of this card. Spirit saying, read the back. Success, a time for celebration, joy and fulfillment. A heartfelt congratulations on a job well done. Perhaps that's all you're wanting for this person. You're wanting some recognition that you're not a child. You can handle your business. You don't need to be babied through the situation. And perhaps you need to give that to yourself. Perhaps you need to start achieving things, ticking things off. I'm also getting, for some of you, you might be graduating or completing some sort of achievement or some sort of course that's going to put you on a new direction here. Because as I pulled that card, I saw like graduation hats and diplomas and things like that. So that can be an indication for some of you that you might have just reached some milestone or achievement, and you've been in this job that's not working for you, or you've been living with mum or dad that's not really working for you anymore, because it's time to move on. It's time to spread your wings. It's time to fly here. And harmony, yes. So having harmony within yourself, faith within yourself in this situation, pile number 2. It's time to bring in more balance. And that's so funny because Spirit was telling me to read the top of this card, right? The top of this card says chocolate biscuit. And then as I read it, I heard, you got to risk it for the biscuit, okay? That's what's coming through. You got to risk it for the biscuit, pile number 2. So if you want to achieve your biscuit, you've got to take some risks in this situation. Step outside of your comfort zone, starting fresh, a whole new beginning here for you. I'm really excited because it's coming with accolades. It's coming with achievements. It's coming with celebrations, stepping into your power here. Have hope. I feel like there's going to be some wound licking that goes on here, right? You're going to be feeling sorry for yourself for a little while. So if you go into that energy, pile number 2, that's okay. You're moving out of that. You're bossing up. You are the Knight of Swords. You will cut anyone that stands in your way. You're charging into battle without much thought about it. This is like, it's a knight. So it's not the most mature energy. It's not a king energy, but it's an energy of racing in. This is like the fastest moving card in the tarot deck. This is charging into your destiny, pile number 2, and showing the world what you're really made of. This is what you're showing to the world. So right now, you're holding back. You're not showing the world who you truly are. This is what energy you're stepping into. I'm the Knight of Swords. I can take on any challenge and stuff anyone that's going to stand in my way, because they are going to get cut. Okay, I know that sounds a bit aggressive, but the Knight of Swords is a very aggressive energy. It's, I'm making it no matter what. You're not standing in my way. That's all I have for you today, pile number 2s. Good luck with everything, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your more money reading. So how can we bring in more money, pile number 3? What's going on in your current financial situation? How do we get our hustle on? How do we change it up, switch it up, bring in more pentacles, bring in that money, make it rain, okay? The first card I've got for you is thoughts, all right? So this is really interesting because I'm getting a whole lot from this card. This card, he's sitting there thinking about something. So I feel like you're already thinking about making a change in this situation, changing things up a little bit. Perhaps you're going to incorporate something a little bit more creative into your business model or structure, or you're thinking about doing something that's a bit more on the creative side. The reason I say that is because this man has paintbrushes and a painting in the background. So perhaps you are wanting to follow your passion, desire, that thing that lights you up, the thing that gets your juices flowing, that, you know, you're a little bit more creative in this situation, All right, so, but at the moment, so this is not really an actionable energy. This is more thinking about it. What could I do to make this into a business? Perhaps you've got a little bit of a side hustle, something that you love, a hobby or something. How can I make it into a business? How can I make it lucrative? Well, okay, you've got the marriage card here. So the marriage card is about, well, it's about a few things. It's about leveling up. So when we go to a marriage in our relationship, when we're getting married, we are going to a new level of commitment. All right, taking things to the next level. So this might be what you're thinking about, might be, how can I take this to the next level and really commit myself to this passion project is what I'm getting. Or this could actually be thinking about bringing a partner in. This could be your actual romantic partner. It could be husband, wife, could be thinking about starting a family business or partnering up with somebody who already knows the ropes and knows what they're doing. Or it could be bringing someone else in to help you in regards to business, because although this is a marriage card, this is a business and finance reading. All right. So partnerships, you have a main male card, right? So partnering up with a male. This card always indicates a male. I'm being drawn to the fact that it says a main male here. So it could be for you that perhaps the male in your life brings in majority of the finances. Perhaps they are the stable one. They are the main income earner, and you're thinking about sharing the load, right? Sharing the load, partnering up. Perhaps you are thinking about laying out a plan, going to like a finance person to help you better manage your finances, but it's doing it together, working together with someone else. All right. Okay, what was the next card that we had? A gift. All right, so this is coming out next to the main male. So perhaps you're going to receive a gift from the main male, or perhaps you are receiving a gift from the universe here, all right? Something's being offered to you. Perhaps somebody's coming forth with an offer saying, you know what, I've been watching you for a while and I would like to go into business together. Interesting. It's like you're being thrown a bone here, pile number 3. I've got some clarifiers, so I'm going to clarify those cards. So for thoughts, clarified by the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so the 9 of Pentacles, this is, you know, starting your own business. This is a self-made person going it alone, somebody stepping out on their own. Now, this is coming out reversed, right? So maybe you are used to doing things on your own. You had this idea about starting your own business and building it from the ground up, and you were all inspired about it, but now it's not working out. So now your thoughts are shifting to, maybe I can bring someone else in. Maybe it's time to bring in someone to help me with this situation. Maybe my partner can help. Maybe there's somebody with more knowledge that I can reach out to that can help guide me in this situation, because it's not working out the way I had imagined that it would, right? So you're used to taking the reins, but here, you know, sometimes we need to know when things aren't working out the way that we planned. We have to, you know, adapt to our situation, right? What else do we have? Clarifying marriage. So clarifying marriage, we have the Knight of Coins reversed, right? So the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles, he is a very slow-moving energy, all right? So it might be that you are taking the next step in your relationship and it's been a long time coming. Perhaps you've been waiting a long time for this proposal, you know, to join your resources with somebody else. Perhaps, you know, you've been saying to this person for a while that they need to come on board and they're delaying, all right? Because it's, yeah, the Knight of Coins is the slowest moving knight in the deck, right? So he likes to strategize. He likes to have everything perfect before he makes step forward, right? And this is about, you know, slow moving progress, starting from the beginning, learning everything that it is that you need to learn in the situation. It could be that you are currently like in a King of Pentacles energy and you think that you know everything that there is to know. You don't want to be starting off as a knight again, finding your way, starting again on a new journey. You know, it's scary because you might have a stable income now, and perhaps whatever this venture is that you're partnering up with somebody else or you're joining with your partner, you're going to have to start the hustle all over again, because it's reversed. There's a resistance here, right? You're resisting this energy So, you know, it might be scary to leave something stable to start off something from the ground up and start again. But then even though this is reversed, you are coming out as the Nine of Pentacles energy. So you can do this. This is a solo card. You could do this on your own, but you're considering bringing someone else in. Clarifying the main male, all right? So this main male, or the male in this situation, he's coming out as the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is about juggling things, doesn't really handle a lot of responsibility, all right? So it could be that you are resisting bringing this other person in because they can't handle things the way that you can, right? Because you are the Nine of Pentacles. You can handle all the Pentacles and they struggle with two. You know, they're trying to balance these two things. They can't take on too many things at once. They're not very good at multitasking, right? Because this is coming out reversed, right? So he's trying to walk a tightrope and he's trying to balance his pentacles and he needs help in the situation. It could be that your partner needs help in their business. They're trying to start something, get something off the ground, and they need somebody to come and help them, all right? So this could be you coming in saying, okay, I'm ready to help you with your finances, whatever it is that you need, we'll work it out, because you are you're this business-minded person. This is you. They're not very good at that sort of stuff, right? So be careful about whoever this partner is that you're going into business with or considering going in with. Be aware of their limitations is what I'm getting here, pile number 3, right? So the King of Wands. So this is clarifying the gift, right? So this gift is coming in. So whatever this is very exciting. So the King of Wands, sorry, not the King. Yeah, it is the King of Wands. Wow. All right. So the King of Wands is a very exciting energy. This is like dream come true energy. This is something that lights you up. All right. So if you are joining in your partner's business, I feel like you're going to absolutely love it. You're going to be passionate about it. You want to shake things up. It's a very inspired energy. You know, the two of you, whoever this partner is, like you're encouraging each other, and it's like the two of you coming together are creating magic together, right? It could be that a certain opportunity is presented to you, or some sort of King of Wands, somebody is giving you an opportunity saying, here's an opportunity from the universe, from me, this Knight of Wands who knows his stuff, all right? He is a very, very passionate man, very excitable, and somebody that you respect and look up to in this situation. Somebody who will have your back, all right, and always come to bat for you. So I feel like if this offer does come towards you, pile number 3, you really should be considering this offer. Let me have a look at the astrological. Yeah, okay. This is whatever this offer is that's coming towards you. It's exciting. It's really exciting, pile number 3. You have Sagittarius energy, right? It could be that you have to move, all right? Sagittarius does represent travel, okay, as well. So it could be that you have to travel for this opportunity, and it's a little bit out of your comfort zone. It feels a little bit like flying by the seat of your pants kind of energy, a little bit out of your comfort zone. Things have been completely shaken up, but you've got this other person here with you. The two of you are in it together. Sagittarius is about taking risks, doing things that you haven't done before. So you might feel a little bit out of your element here. Let me read this. This says, this energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. That's right, too. Sagittarius energy does indicate luck as well. So, and this, I'm getting that this is a very lucky opportunity that's coming towards you, that's being offered to you. It's like, you know, you didn't see this coming, but here, have this. And this will help get you started, all right? But it feels like you are... It feels like being completely out of your comfort zone. You're used to doing things on your own, and now all of a sudden you're having all this intense energy come at you, like, right, time for an adventure, time to start something new. Could be that you are traveling around while you work, or there's some sort of travel involved, or it could be that you are reaching people at far distances here. So reaching people from all over the world. So perhaps, you know, there's some sort of presence on social media or something like that, pile number 3. Let's keep looking. The 5th house. The 5th house is all about creativity. So it's about creating, and it's about love and relationships as well, right? So this person's drawing something. Whatever this is, you love it. It absolutely lights you up. It feels like a dream come true that you could be doing this. It doesn't feel like work at all. And you've got this love and partnerships here as well. So not only do you have all this amazing, exciting opportunities coming towards you, pile number 3, but you've got someone to share it with. You're being able to share it with somebody. I love that. It feels like dream energy in a sense, because this is like, it's such a romantic energy, the 5th house here. So it's like, this might be something you only dreamed of being able to do in your career, all right? Okay, so you've also got the 3rd house here. So the 3rd house is about learning new skills. It is about communication, like I said before. So this can mean internet, working online, putting yourself out there on social media, connecting with people all over the world, because you've got Sagittarius and the 3rd house, right? But it's about, there's more things you have to learn. So you are not a boss in this area. So you have that boss energy, that 9 of Pentacles energy, that solo energy of you can take on any challenge, you will work and you will hustle and you will get things done. But I feel like this feels like taking a little bit of a step back in a sense, going back to the drawing board, going back to learning. So it could be that you are studying something, you're learning a new skill. This also indicates communication, like words and writing and things like that. So it could be like a book, that you're writing a book, or, you know, writing, communicating in some way, all right? So this is really interesting energy. Okay, what else do we have? Clarifying Sagittarius. We have the 4 of Cups reversed, okay? So although you've got this new exciting opportunity, this is so much out of your comfort zone, because you are the 4 of Cups reversed. Like, you like, this is like an energy of like safety is what I'm getting here. So you're excited by the opportunity, but you're a little bit scared to take on that adventure. You've been waiting for an opportunity. I feel like you've been in a very stagnant energy, pile number 3. Not much coming towards you, not much on the table, not much to offer, a little bit of boredom, a little bit of reckless, you know, like, oh, I wish I could do something reckless. I wish like life would come in and shake things up a bit. But then when it comes in, you're like, whoa, be careful what you wish for. Now I'm scared to take on that challenge. Scared. There's a resistance here. It's like that cup's being offered that you've been waiting for. You've been waiting so long for this opportunity, and it's come about, but it's not how you expect it. It's not in the way that you saw it coming in, and now you're like, oh damn, like, what do I do with this? I'm a little bit scared. Maybe I should. There's a resistance here to just jumping in. Okay, then you've got the 5th house here. You've got the Queen of Swords reverse, clarifying that. So the Queen of Swords, this is about partnerships coming together, working together, harmony, love. You know, it's an equal give and take situation. You got the marriage card here. This is like a deep partnership of working things out, working with each other's strengths and weaknesses in this situation. But that's all right, the Queen of Swords. She is a boss bitch. She's used to doing things solo, doing things on her own. And you have the 9 of Pentacles. So this is like, this is so new to you. You're not used to trusting another person and giving up control, all right? So she is usually in control of the situation. She is like, of all the queens, she's the single one. She's the one that, you know, will just cut out any nuisance and doesn't put up with any rubbish. She's very intelligent and she leaves her emotions out of it. But now it's being brought in, right? So you're having to put your usual energy aside. You're having to put that boss energy of making all the decisions into someone else's hands. And I feel like this is a little bit scary for you, pile number 3, all right? So clarifying the 3rd house with all this study and things like that, you have the 4 of Swords, all right? So this is like laying down your sword. Relax. Okay, let somebody else take the reins here. You've got more to learn in this situation. Take this time to really study, learn more about what you're doing. It's like taking a back seat in the situation. Let this person take the lead, because this is also coming out on this King of Wands. So it feels like whoever you're partnering up with, they've got the passion, they've got the, like, give them a chance to prove themselves in this situation. All right, you don't need to be stressing about everything. They're here to help you. They're here to give you this opportunity to relax. Take some self-care, read a book, gain knowledge, work on whatever it is that you can work on. It could be that, you know, they're taking on the social media part of things here, pile number 3, okay? So it could be that you're taking care of making the money or doing whatever it is that you're doing, this creativity, and they're handling all the social media for you. You've got somebody else here coming in to help, all right? What other energies do we have here? Birth. Interesting. It could actually be, with this marriage card, taking a new it could be that you're actually having a baby. That could be a thing for some of you, because going to the next level, all right? But this is about starting something new, a new creative endeavor. This is starting from the ground up, starting from scratch, which is energy we've already seen here in this reading. So starting, like, raising a baby from scratch. And, you know, in the ideal situation, when we're raising a baby, when we're nurturing for it, it's in a partnership, okay? We do that together. We do that, you know, with a mother and a father. That doesn't always work out that way, but that is the ideal situation, all right? Nourishment. Yes, take a step back. Take care of yourself. Now you're being told you can rest. This person's coming in to help you. So I feel like you're resistant to letting go. You still want to control everything, pile number 3, but you need to release control. This is about laying down this Queen of Wands sword, all right? Don't be so defensive about everything. Maybe they won't do everything to your liking and the way that you want things done, but this is shaking up the energy. It's bringing in new insights, new opportunities, okay? Success. This will be successful, all right? Just have faith in it, all right? This is going to bring in lots of money here and achievements. You're going to be noticed. Okay, so this is a lot of attention coming your way for what it is that you are doing. And this is really positive energy and a change, all right? There's going to be a big change. Don't resist the change. Surrender to it. Embrace it. Working together to create something beautiful. Self-worth, okay? I'm told to read the back of this one, so I'm going to read it. Are you having a hard time accepting just how important you are? Is the full potential of your personal power buried deep beneath your weight of low self-esteem? Your ego feels wounded. Old hurts rise to the surface at the slightest provocation. There may be a reduced sense of self-worth. Avoid being overly self-indulgent, as such a tendency is not always good for you. Okay, interestingly enough, I'm actually getting this message for your partner, right? I feel like, because you're coming out as the Queen of Swords, you can be quite critical. You can be quite, if something's not done to your liking, you can be like, no, you're not doing it right. I'll just do it myself. If you want something done right, you've got to do it yourself. This sort of energy, all right? Just be careful of this. Don't be overly critical of this person. This person is coming in to help you, and their different perspective is going to make things better. It's going to shake things up, right? Don't try and control what this person does. Ask them what they have to bring to the table. Where do they think their strengths are? If this is your actual partner in life, you know what their strengths are already, right? Because they're your partner in life. Work together to create something magical. That's all I have for you today, pile number 3. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Pile number 4. Hey, welcome to your more money reading. So let's have a look at your current financial situation. What's going on for you now? What's holding you back? And how can we get more money? Where to go to next? What's next for you? All right, so the first card I've got for you is house. All right. So this card is, you know, it quite often literally means a house. So perhaps you are moving, perhaps you were moving, perhaps you're building a home, moving into a new home, buying your first home, all right? So this is the kind of energy that comes out with the house, but it also talks about stability. You know, our house is where we feel safe and stable, okay? So it can be more representative of just a stable foundation. Next we have journey, all right? So this would indicate, you know, moving house, really. I would think, you know, coming out house and journey. So, oh, sorry, I've just wobbled the camera. So starting out in a new house, buying a house, signing a new lease, this sort of thing. Imprisonment, okay. So this would indicate to me that maybe not buying a new house, maybe this was the plan, you wanted to move somewhere, something stopped you in your tracks, you're feeling trapped in this situation. This is, you know, an energy of, you know, actually, like, he's imprisoned, he's behind this cell door, he cannot move forward, he can't move into this new home. Perhaps your financial situation means that you can't move right now. Distant horizons. So this talks about the future. It also talks about travel moving forward. So this is all a lot of movement here. And then you've got this imprisonment card, which indicates no movement, all right? And I can't help but notice that this could actually quite literally mean, you know, travel restrictions due to COVID and things like that. A lot of us can't travel right now. Our plans have been derailed, and you know, things aren't working out in our favor in regards to creating this stable future for yourself, pile number 4. Something's happened, you know, imprisonment. Well, I was just going to say imprisonment usually means that somebody else has, you know, imprisoned us, or we're stuck from no doing of our own. But then at the end of the day, people who are actually in prison, you know, they have made these decisions for themselves. So it could be that some decision that you made led up to you, you know, a bad decision put you in a very stuck situation here. All right, so we've got some clarifiers here. So clarifying the house, we have the Queen of Swords. Interesting. So you may have been living alone, or this can quite, you know, when you're in prison, interestingly enough, when you're in prison, you're also alone. You feel very alone in the situation, all right? So, but the Queen of Swords is very much in control. She's a very controlling energy. She doesn't really think with her emotions. She thinks with logic. She's a hustler. She will do whatever it takes. She's absolutely ruthless, all right, when it comes to getting what it is that she desires, all right? So this would indicate to me that this is the path that you were on in regards to creating this stability for yourself. You were creating something for yourself, and you weren't letting anyone stand in your way. All right, so you were doing this on your own. It's a solo energy of the queens. The Queen of Swords is the single one, you know, the one that's doing everything for herself. All right, so it could be that, you know, perhaps your relationship broke up or something like that, and you've gone like solo parent kind of thing, or, you know, just doing things on your own, creating something for yourself here. Clarifying journey, we have the Tower. All right, so you were seeing movement forward. You were moving forward. Now, the Tower energy is a huge shake-up. Your world has come crumbling down. So something happened here that was shocking. You did not see it coming, all right? And it's completely destroyed the plan, okay? And the reason why the universe sends us a Tower is because it wasn't stable to begin with. So there was something that was missed here, something that you weren't doing things correctly. There's a different path for you. There is a different journey for you, pile number 4. So it doesn't mean that you're not getting this stability, not getting this house. It just may not be coming in the way that you had imagined it, the way that you had envisioned it. Your plan has been completely shaken here. The Tower energy can quite literally indicate, you know, perhaps your house, you know, you had a house fire, or, you know, you were evicted, like on the spot. Like you thought you had a nice stable home and everything was fine, and you had done everything on your own, and you were in that Queen of Swords energy, and you'd worked hard for it, and you were ruling your kingdom, and then all of a sudden your house has been sold out from under you, or something like that. It could have been that you were building a home, and now, you know, everybody has had to take time off work due to COVID, and so that has completely derailed your plans here. But something you did not see coming, and none of us saw COVID coming, did we? So it could be in regards to that. So imprisonment. Okay, so imprisonment and the Emperor. So you were coming out as the Queen of Swords energy. She's very much a controlling energy. She's the one calling the shots in this situation. Now, it seems that you're being imprisoned by an Emperor. So now you're having to give up that control. Give up that control to somebody else. Somebody else is calling the shots. Somebody else is dictating things here. So this could be a boss as well. So it could be that the house here is representing a long time place of employment, somewhere where you feel at home, and you might have just got fired or laid off or something like that. So the Emperor here is coming out, laying down the law, and you're the one that's feeling imprisoned and trapped by the situation. Now, this is his whole list of rules and regulations that you must abide by in order to, you know, continue on. All right, this is not great energy, pile number 4. So I don't know how this has played out for you. Let's see, distant horizons. Okay, so you've got the 8 of Cups clarifying distant horizons. This is moving on from something in regards to relationships. So something here wasn't completely emotionally fulfilling, all right? You might have felt in control. You might have been in your Queen of Swords energy, but at the end of the day, this was not what you truly desired. There's more out there for you, and this is about starting a new journey, walking away from things. And this is a sad energy because, you know, some of these cups are falling over. There's love here, but it's not enough. It's not quite enough. All right, so it could be that somebody's walked away from you. that somebody has taken on the Emperor role here and gone, you know what, I'm leaving you, sort of thing, you know, and they might have been your stability, right, in this situation. So now you're left wondering, like, where to next? What's next for me? I'm scared to leave because I don't want to leave this family behind or this love behind. You know, all these cups indicate relationships, love, right? So there's something that you don't want to walk away from. There's resistance there, but you know there's more out there for you, pile number 4, right? So it could be that you've been in the same job for such a long time and you've got such deep relationships that they feel like family, right? Or it could actually be that you're moving out of the family home or something like that because, you know, this emperor dictator was trying to dictate all the rules to you, putting you in imprisonment here, right? Something like that. Okay, so for the astrological influences, we have Libra. So this is about bringing balance back into the situation. This is about fairness. Things that, so it seems like with this Emperor and imprisonment card, that there's something unfair that's happened to you here in a pile number 4 in this situation. It hasn't been fair all around. There's an imbalance in the situation. This is about restoring balance, the universe bringing things back into balance for you. So things are going to start to level out. Things are going to start to become a little bit more equal playing field, not with one person dominating the whole situation and another person feeling trapped here. Okay, so restoring balance. The first house is about what we show to the world, what people see us as. All right, so when we look at the first house, we're looking at how other people see you, right? How they perceive you. Okay, so I'll get some clarifiers here so I can see where we're going with this. Leo energy, yes, this is very dramatic energy. Okay, it's fighting energy. It is finding that inner strength. Okay, and this is coming out under this 8 of Cups. So finding that strength and resilience within yourself to walk away, to start again, to show the world what you're made of in this situation. It feels like whatever has happened to you, it's only burning a bigger fire in your belly, right? You're ready to take on the next challenge. You're stepping into that Leo dominant energy and saying, you know what, this didn't break me. I'm calling upon that inner strength. I'm calling upon everything inside me to have a better outcome, to find that resilience within myself to keep on going, right? This is believing in yourself. Leos are known for being, you know, they have this incredible belief in themselves that they can achieve anything. And if you say to a Leo that they can't do something, they're like, who are you? You're dreaming. I can do anything. They have this incredible, I mean, sometimes they say inflated ego, but who cares? Because this is the energy that you're stepping into. Not like you're just brushing this off now, right? So you've been through the trauma, you've been through it, but it's only making you stronger. Every time you get knocked down, you're just becoming more and more resilient, pile number 4. Clarifying Libra here, you have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups could be you, okay? It could be another person. So the Queen of Cups is a very emotional person, somebody who's here to listen. They hold space for other people. So this could be like some sort of counseling that you're going to after this big shakeup, after this big tower incident. It could actually be that you're seeking counseling, that you are, it could be a very psychic energy. It's trusting your intuition here, trusting that the scales are going to be rebalanced, because this is clarifying that Libra energy. So everything's going to work out, everything's going to be fine, and trusting in that. And when this sort of shake up and stuff has happened, it's hard to find that trust. It's hard to find that space where we can move forward with our lives. But just trusting here, interesting. So you've got the first house. So this is how people see you, right? And then you've got the 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords indicates something shady. Something that has been, it's a sneaky energy. I don't know what's going on here, pile 4, but it feels like somebody doesn't trust you in this situation. Perhaps they felt they had to take control of the situation and imprison you from making decisions because they couldn't trust you to make, maybe you made a shady decision. Maybe you went about, you know, did something sneaky to get your pentacles. This is like, maybe you committed some sort of crime and you actually were imprisoned. Or maybe you tried to take a shortcut here, pile number 4. This is what I'm getting. there was some sort of shortcut that was taken, or you tried to cut corners or something like that, and now people are a little bit, you know, hesitant to trust you in the situation. This is really interesting energy, because this is, yeah, the first house, how people see you, and people are not trusting of you. They're trying to be compassionate here. They're trying to be compassionate to you, but there's like a level of untrust in the situation. They want to let you back in. They want to give you another chance. They want to... This is interesting. What have we got clarifying Leo here? The Chariot. This is like, you might have to prove yourself in this situation. Pile number 4. You might have to prove to people that this is not what they think you are, is not who you are. It might be like an employer thought that you tried to cut corners or stole something from them, or you'll know how this energy plays out for you. This is so interesting. I was not expecting this, pile number 4, but you're going into your Chariot energy, right? So the Chariot is about taking control. So you are regaining control in the situation. You are ready to take on the challenge. And I feel like it's taking on a challenge of healing the relationships, healing the people that you've hurt. With this Queen of Cups here, this is like taking on more of a, like listening to people, what they might be upset about, like really taking the time to listen to them and try and understand them, come from a space of, rather than this aggressive energy that you might have been in, your Leo energy and your, we got the Emperor here. It's like there's some sort of control here. Somebody has to, it's like somebody has to lay, like with this Queen of Swords, right, this is your normal energy. You've got to lay down your sword in the situation. Sometimes you have to admit where you've done wrong in this situation. And I feel like this is really going to free you here, and you're going to get back the reins of your life. This is movement forward. So this is whatever you were moving towards, this house, this dream, this, you know, whether it's building a home, building a stable foundation for yourself, you're back on the path of getting recognized for this. And I feel like there's a lot of attention coming towards you. I need to get another card so I can see, is this some sort of negative attention that you're getting, or is it positive attention? We need another card here for my pile number 4. What is going on? Why is all eyes on pile number 4? Okay. There's some sort of wow. You have the 5 of Swords, which indicates conflict. And then you've got the Devil. You've got a fight on your hands, pile number 4. You've got a fight on your hands. You're in this dominant Leo energy. You're stepping back into your energy. But I feel like you're being told to listen to other people. Come from a place of compassion. Maybe you're usually one that's ready to fight. You're ready to fight for your honor, fight for your name. But you know, it's almost saying, like, don't give in to the temptation to do that this time, pile number 4. I feel like it's like you're ready for a fight, but I feel like Spirit's telling you, pile number 4, it's time to lay down the sword. Come from a place of compassion. People are here to help you. You might feel like everyone's against you because of something that you did in this situation regarding money. I don't know how this fits into money and all this sort of stuff, but this is what's coming through. This is crazy. All right, so, what is advice, please, here? Okay. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody wants to give you another chance. Somebody wants to help you out. Somebody wants to give you a new opportunity for a fresh beginning, for a fresh start. But you need to lay down the sword. Don't come at it so combative. It's like you're still very shaken up about what's gone on. You feel like it was unfair. You feel like you were the victim in the situation. But somebody else is feeling like they're the victim, that you have played them, that something has gone on here. I feel like there is a new opportunity coming towards you. And I wasn't planning on drawing more cards, but this is getting so juicy, pile number 4. Yeah. You're going to have an opportunity to prove yourself in this situation. This is like, so you've got the Page of Pentacles, all right? So this is like, it's like a childlike energy. So perhaps this person is treating you like a child here in this situation, but they want to give you a chance. They want to help nurture you as if you were a child. I know that doesn't sound good, but it's like you want to prove yourself in this situation. You want to prove that you are not this person that they think you are. You might have made a mistake. You might have done something shady, pile number 4, and I'm not judging, but I feel like somebody wants to give you another chance, but you're coming in all guns blazing in the situation, and you can't do that. You need to surrender in this situation. They want to offer you something long term. You've got the 10 of Pentacles here, right? They want to offer you stability. This is a long-term commitment. They love you. They want, they're Queen of Cups. They're coming in with an offer. Like, we want to give you everything that you need here in this situation, but you have to be honest with us. You can't be shady. You can't be coming in this situation. They're here to give you a helping hand. This is a blessing from the universe. I just feel like pile number 4 that you're not recognizing it as that, okay? Let me see what else we've got here. Wealth, right? So they're coming in, they're offering you everything. Everything here. Intuition. Yeah, so you need to come from a place of love, from a place of peace. So this is also clarifying this, this Queen of Cups. Okay, so she's also a very psychic person. Could be that this person that's coming to help you is very psychic or very intuitive or into crystals or something like that as well. This is giving you inner self. So this is giving you the opportunity to look within and see what you need to reassess your situation. Sometimes we don't want to see these negative traits within ourselves, pile number 4, but sometimes we need to admit what we've done wrong. There's lessons here, okay? Travel. So you are moving forward. You are moving forward with these people, whoever's offering you this, and they want to give you a new beginning. They want to work with you in this situation. Open your heart. Open your heart, pile number 4. Don't be so defensive in this situation. Masculine energy. Masculine energy, yeah. So it feels like you're very in your masculine energy. So you're very combative. You're very aggressive. You're very, and I feel like you've had to be, pile number 4. I feel like you've had to hustle to get where you are, and you don't want to give up your power in the situation, but you've been forced to for some reason, and it's the universe giving you a chance to embrace that more feminine side, to be more loving, compassionate, this sort of thing, and to heal relationships in this situation. This is crazy. Leave me a comment if this resonates with you, because I'm really interested to see how this plays out for people who chose pile number 4. Love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.